What's it like at middle linebacker this August?
It's a little bit more challenging. The coaches on us a little bit more because the season's about to get started. But that's typical every year going into the year because it's money-making time. And during the spring, you can kind of not be on this as much, but it's time now, so I have to be honest.
How do you feel you're doing?
I feel like I'm doing good. I'm a whole lot faster than I was in the spring. I'm getting the calls out more, and I can help out, get the D linemen in the areas they need to go now, and tell the safeties what to do a little bit too.
How's Reuben Foster's adjustment been, and just his learning process from a year ago?
Oh, Reuben's a stud, and when you're a stud, you gonna learn what you need to learn to be successful in play, and that's what Reuben's doing.
You guys good friends?
Oh yeah, that's my dog. We roommates now. That's like my little brother. We argue with each other. We gonna fuss, but at the end of the day, it's nothing but love with us.
What's something about him that most people just wouldn't know from like something about him personally, or what's something he does?
He's a big kid. He like to play just like I do, and that's all of us outside of football.
What's the difference between Kirby and Kevin in like teaching-wise or otherwise?
Coach Smart is on you, loud with it, but that's just how he is. And Coach Steele, he just bringing a little bit softer approach to it, and instead of just a little bit yelling at us a little bit, he just seeing if we get our heads back right and just get our heads back right with it and just coach it off of us.
You respond better to that way, do you think?
I have to respond either way it goes. So I got to be an athlete and a player out there. So,
what's the biggest difference between you and Reuben, playing wise?
There's really not a concern with us. We doing what we got to do, and we gonna play.
Just style wise, is there any difference in style?
We got our own different styles, and the coach is gonna pull whoever they need out there. Who style? If whoever we playing, coach gonna put out there style fits that style of play whoever we playing against.
I know he's a bit banged up right now, but what's Trey meant to the younger guys at that position, helping them come along?
Trey is just another coach on the sideline for us. He know the playbook in and out, and if we need a question or whatever, if coach ain't around, we're gonna go to Trey, and Trey gonna tell us what we need to know.
Sean Hamilton looks like he's really catching on pretty quickly.
Oh yeah. You know, as a freshman in Coach Saban's system, it's hard to catch on at first, but Sean came a long way since the spring, and he knows what he's doing now.
Are you kind of looking at some of these younger guys and going, man, a couple of years?
Oh yeah, especially Keith Holcomb. Now in a couple of years, that's who everybody need to watch out for. He's gonna be a stud for us over.
How hard was it for you when you first came in?
When I first came in, I beat myself up a lot, and instead of me just being calm and trying to learn what's going on, I beat myself up, and that would kind of set me back. But now I learned as I'm getting older, I just need to be more calm and relaxed and just go on to the next play.
How frustrating was it for you?
It was at first it was very frustrating for me, but like I said, I learned as Trey and CJ. I watched them and see how they were. If they messed up with something, they was on to the next play, and I kind of learned off that, and now I'm on.
Austin Shepard was just up here and had a lot of praise for some of the younger outside linebackers like Evans and Christian Miller. What have you seen from those guys on the outside?
Nothing but explosiveness. Once they catch on to the playbook, they're going to be very dangerous on the outside, coming out pass rushing.
What are you working at when you guys working at the pads? Are you more on the edge or you middle linebacker? What do you do?
It depends. If it's nickel rabbits, I'm still going to be out inside playing. If it's down rabbits, I'm going to be outside at the buck, come out the edge pass rushing.
You comfortable dropping into coverage at all?
Oh, I'm very comfortable now. I got used to it. I can see some of the stuff they about to do before they do it now. Then it's a whole lot easier on me.
Does this calmness now that you have, is that going back to your first scrimmage here when you were a freshman, were you pretty apprehensive for that? And are you not apprehensive about this one, or is that too much of a gap?
It's too much of a gap because at first I was just out there, and at my first scrimmage I was just out there just running, trying to just make plays that coach said, but now I can see the formation and just do it as I should.
How hard was it just the playbook and just getting to learn everything?
You just got to take it one day at a time. And at first it's hard, but once you catch on, you be like, man, how did I mess up on that?
Coach said the offense is making some explosive plays against you guys. How's that side of the ball?
That side of the ball is really explosive. Coach got some playmakers, and that's what we're going to do. Everybody on the opposite side of the ball is explosive and playmakers, and that's what they're going to do in plays.
A couple more. Going.
Thanks, Rich.
Thank you, Reggie.